Anywho, guys, oh, I got to introduce myself again. For those of you who don't know me as you guys share and invite, say hello to me. I hope that you are enjoying this Labor Day weekend. I am your girl Tasha, known to the world as the Tasha Carpenter, but everybody calls me your girl Tasha because when you hang with me, it is like you are hanging with your girl. And my favorite word, guys, is BAM, because I am BAM, always being authentically me. And I'm starting this broadcast over because my iPad was, oh, look, it's still hot, guys. Look. Temperature iPad needs to cool down before you can use it. Maybe I should turn it off too. Do y'all think, should I turn it off as well? Or will it just cool down by laying here? I didn't need no catch it on fire while I was outside. So I had to start over everything I was talking about because it cut off in the middle of me doing my live. So basically, hey Anthony, hey Mary, hey Janita, welcome guys, hey Prentice, hi, share this and invite it, share and invite. Y'all ain't doing nothing but getting ready to eat some hot dogs and hamburgers, stuff like that. Y'all can share and invite, it's free, doesn't cost anything. So what I was sharing with you guys is that it was funny. This is my my first serving of tea today. I had missed my first one. Me and my baby, we went to IHOP early this morning. I had me a white omelet, vegetable egg white omelet. And I was talking about the waiter that was there, who was a young man. If I recall correctly, I think he's 23 or 24. He's at Prince George's Community College. And when I asked for just hot water, he kind of looked at me strange. Y'all know I asked for hot water only because I don't go nowhere and pay for no coffee. I carry my coffee in my pocket with me, my Tonkat Ali, my healthy coffee. So he kind of looked strange, like this lady she gonna sit here and drink some hot water. And I had to let him know that I had my own coffee. And it sparked a conversation where me and this young man, we may would look, but it's not a little glass, Natasha, but that's 10 ounces there. That's 10 ounces. I don't want to be like some of our clients that don't follow instructions and put the one tea bag and one cup and then be like, oh my God. Yes, you want to, oh my God, okay? It's not an oh my God experience when you actually follow directions. There is no oh my God experience. Hey, Brian. Hey, Rahul, Haru. So the guy at the IHOP, guys, he seems to be very promising. Him and I are going to connect. A couple of things, not about the business per se, but he was interested in coffee. I did give him a sample of the coffee, and he's going to take the coffee and let his dad have it because I was telling him how the Tonkat Ali, and look, my baby, that was me, he's cracking up because I was like, the guy was like, so what's in the coffee? I said, well, Tonkat Ali actually helps you with your libido and your testosterone. So my babe was like, testosterone, and we was just cracking up. And then I told him how it has ginseng in it and it helps with the high blood pressure too. But this is not about our coffee, guys. It just got me into talking. So me and the young man is connecting. Plus, he is he's going into communications and he wants to I was telling him that I have a podcast with WBGR because I gave him the sample of the coffee and I gave him my Your Girl Tasha, hanging with Your Girl Tasha business card. So he was looking like, you a radio talk show host? I'm like, yeah. Oh, and for those of y'all who know, because I had to hop back on because my iPad was getting ready to catch on fire outside and I had to stop the last live. Hanging with Your Girl Tasha returns on Monday, guys. I just took a month off. I needed a break, but we return strong on Monday. Look for the flyer to come out later on. Somebody's actually working on the flyer now. So Hanging with Your Girl Tasha, y'all have been asking me about it. Some people have been calling the station. I'll be back Monday, 5:30 p.m., Facebook Live, WBGR Entertainment page. Anywho, so the guy this morning was pretty promising, but what I wanted to talk to you guys about is the young man that I met yesterday and how it bothers me that people are complacent in living below standard. And I'm not talking about the standard that I set for myself, but even below the standard that I believe that they set for their self as individuals. Something about me, guys, is that, this young man basically had recognized me. He saw me at a previous vending event. And I was like, oh yeah, I was at that event. I said, were you the one doing XYZ? And he's like, well, I was doing XYZ, but I wasn't really doing XYZ because it's not my XYZ. I was helping somebody else with their XYZ. So I was like, oh, okay. But then he started talking about how he doesn't have a traditional job. He's really not working. He just does little individual things to make money. And the simple reason is because his mother is paralyzed waist down. So he prefers to be able to be home and support his mother because, as he said, one little thing can happen. Now, at the same time, this person, as I said earlier, before my iPad overheated when I was live outside, is that, to be nice, a nice way to put it is that he didn't look like the most healthiest specimen. So I know that in looking at him that he could possibly utilize some aid from some of the products that we provide. I heard from him talking about the fact that he does little in-meat stuff just in order to have time freedom to be there for his ailing mother that he provides care for. So guys, I'm always in a mode that I'm listening, just like the young man at IHOP this morning. I am listening and I am sorting and I am seeing if I have an opportunity to provide value to a person and to provide a solution to help them with a problem, right? So I began to ask some more questions. So I'm just like, well, I think I recall the last time that I met you that you told me that you're not really into natural alternatives or taking anything that could be considered as a supplement. And also your diet wasn't the best either. I remember all that, correct? And he's like, yeah, correct. And I said, but you are saying that you are not working and you're not making the money that you need to make. And the reason why is because if you went and worked a traditional 9 to 5, you wouldn't have the time freedom or the flexibility to be able to care for your mother who's paralyzed from waist down. And he said, that's right. I said, so what do you do? He said, well, I do little ins and outs and stuff. He said, I clean carpet. I said, oh, that's good. That's a good business to be in. A lot of people need their carpets cleaned. But then he threw a whole monkey wrench in there because he cleans carpet if you rent the rug doctor from the store. It's not like he has his own carpet cleaning machine. And I ain't knocking that. Ain't no problem. Hey, if he want to rent the rug, you rent the rug doctor and you don't want to do the rug doctor yourself, this young man will come over and do the rug doctor and clean your carpet. He said that he'll do things like he'll go and rake yards, rake leaves, and during the winter he'll shovel snow and he'll do all this stuff. And he came off excited about the fact that on a good day, he can maybe make like $20 off of one of these just trying to make ends meet jobs, right? So I'm like, in my head, I'm like $20 a day. And I was like, okay, so I'm hearing from you that you're doing this because you want time freedom and you don't want to work a real 9 to 5 job because you need to care for your mother and you need that flexibility. If something happens, you just want to be there with her. But I'm also hearing that you're not, the income that you're getting is probably not the best income that you have, that you want. He said, oh, well, my money's good. I'm making it. My money's good. So in my head, I'm still like, okay, $20 a day, go clean somebody's carpet. I would think even if you have them renting a rug doctor, I'm going to charge you more than $20 to clean your carpet. But that's okay, I said, okay, so you're saying you're okay. That doesn't mean that you're good or above good, right? And he's like, no, I'm not good or above good. So I'm like, okay, then how much additional money per month would help you be good, comfortable good? And basically what he said, no, he's 26, Raharu. This is a man. 26. Now, the guy I met this morning that's promising at the IHOP, he's like 22, 23. I will be talking to him again. But no, he's 26 years old. So I said, what would make you comfortable good? He said, well, if I could generate like $200 extra a month, and I'm still like mind boggled listening to him, right? But I'm still trying to keep an open mind. I'm not trying to shut it down. There still might be an opportunity for your girl Tasha to provide a solution for this young man to help him become better, right? So He says about $200. I said, okay, well, back to the fact that you recognize me. You remember seeing me at this vending event, and you know that I do health and wellness, although you're not willing to take the product, which is kind of bad, because if you're not willing to take the product, if I didn't sip my tea, why should somebody listen to me if I don't sip my tea, right? So, you know, oh, I'm so glad the top was tight. Anyway, if I didn't sip my tea, if I didn't drink my coffee, if I didn't take my brain capsules, if I didn't take my Atom energy capsules, your girl Tasha might not be as good at this as I am, okay? Because I am good at this, okay? And the reason why I'm good at this, guys, is because you guys know, like, and trust me. And you know that I'm not going to make up no stuff with you. I'm going to tell you straight up if we have any products that I get reviews from clients. Because, no, I don't use all of our products. I just don't need to. You know, I use the ones that work for me, and that's the same thing for you. And if you ever express interest in a product that I talk to clients about and they didn't say that they got the best results from it, I let you know. I'm very honest. And I think that's the reason why I have so much success with this. So in talking to the young man, hey, Tanyelle, hey, Larnice, and talking to the young man, hey, Sharon, I said to him, I said, now already, since you're saying that you don't believe in using things that, how much is the startup fee? Rahul, we have four packages, okay? As a matter of fact, tonight I'm doing a presentation tonight at 9:00 on Zoom. But the packages range between $135 and $1,360. But if you're not doing nothing tonight, I would love for you and your wife to hop on from home. It's only gonna be like 30 minutes. I'm doing a tonight is my night. It's Labor Day, and I'm talking about your opportunity to have a laborless year, a laborless year. Okay, labor less. Because your girl Tasha, as I said on the flyer that's on my page, I will be laboring less next year because of a yes that I said back in 2016. And I'm going to be sharing that tonight. So I'm going to send you the information, friend. I would love for you to just hop on. I love all of you to hop on. And it could be just because these products can help you. It doesn't have to be for the business opportunity like Raharu is asking about the startup costs. Maybe just these products can help you. If I could hear a testimony from you like Derek Martin, who's on here, that shared that after using our products and adding it to his regimen of exercise and healthy eating, that he was able to come off his diabetes. No, he's still on his diabetes medicine, but his A1C numbers have dropped from a 12 to a 7, and he's totally off his cholesterol medicine and off his blood pressure medicine. I have different testimonies, and there's some people on here right now that could drop their testimony in the comments to tell you what these products have done for them. But back to my guy, I talked to you on the side, Haru. You about to make me die. Go back to this young man. So this young man, he says that $200 can make him comfortable. I'm like, okay, but again, I already said he doesn't look like the specimen of health. He looked like he needs some help. He needs some help, guys. Period. He needs some help. And if you don't use the products, it's kind of hard, to be able to tell people about it or be convincing with it. But I'm still being open that I might, if this young man just has an opportunity to get that $200 a month, which I'm sure if he was coachable and if he was willing to plug in, he could do this, right? So as we're talking, I was like, well, are you open to the opportunity to be coachable and to get free training to help you generate that extra $200 and most likely more if you're just consistent? He's like, doing what? I was like, doing what I do. He said, well, what's that? I mean, I say your opportunity to start your own business, the business that will allow you to have the time freedom to be home with your mother still. And do you have this guy is just fun. I was like, do you have you have a cell phone? Are you on social media? Well, actually, I have a cell phone, but I don't want to give my number out to people. And the only social media I'm on is Instagram. I don't use Facebook, and I only use Instagram to call people, which now that I'm thinking about that he said that, can you call people through Instagram? I might have to check that out because I never knew you could call people through Instagram. Anyway, he only uses Instagram to keep in touch with some people on his page and all this other kind of stuff. So as I am sorting him and as I am listening to this young man to see if there's an opportunity for your girl Tasha to provide him with a solution to help him have the time freedom to be with his mother who's paralyzed from her waist down, and make some additional money and not have to go out there and Larnice, y'all guys, whoever's on here, drop your testimony. Any all this stuff, I'm still trying to listen. And after a while, I just told him, I said, it's okay. I appreciate your honesty. Because he said, well, what I would like to do if I started my own business, I'm really into football. I would like to start an NFL jersey company. And I was like, well, how you can get the startup money for doing that? Well, I just have to save money from these ends meet jobs that he's doing that's paying him like $20 a day, guys, that I already talked about, that he told me he just getting $20 a day. And one of the reasons why, too, young man feels that his money good, too, is because he gets to depend on his mother's disability check. So at this point, your girl Tasha has stopped sorting. This person I cannot help. I can't even provide a solution for them to consider and or listen to, and I stopped wasting my time. Now, the young man this morning at IHOP, whole different story. He wants his father to have healthy coffee. He wants to go. I did $200 alone Sunday sitting in church and I didn't even wasn't even texting. My phone was just going off, Natasha, and I made $200 yesterday, first day of the month. I was just shocked. When Paula came by here to pick up her tea yesterday, because she had ran out of tea and needed some more tea, when she came out here to pick up her packs of tea, and I opened the door, I jumped at the door like this, and she was like, what's wrong? I said, Paula, I'm just sitting on my bed making money. I'm sitting on my bed. Yesterday was crazy, guys. For the first day of the month, I never had the amount of, without soliciting, dings that I was getting. So I was so excited when Paula got to the door. I was like, I am just sitting on my bed making money, okay? Just making money. Man, I had just ate, but my baby had called me and was like, he was going to Timbuktu to get him a crab cake platter. Want to know, did I want to ride with him? I was like, I just got finished eating. Paula's like, well, you should still go ride with him. I said, no, I shouldn't. I said, because my phone going off like this, when you out with your babe, just your other halves, you have got to give them your attention. I said, nah, if I go and ride with him, I can't eat because I already ate, and then I wouldn't be able to answer my phone. Nah, he went solo. I saw him later. He came over after he went to eat by himself. But anyway, guys, back to my whole point of this live. And just like Rahul asked, every one of you, tonight, I know y'all ain't doing too much. 8 p.m. Eastern time, about 30 minutes. Free. Just get on this webinar. Listen to your girl Tasha tonight. Share the opportunity for you to labor less. Okay, like I said, in 2020 will be a labor less year for your girl Tasha, because I said yes in 2016. Okay, and if you want to know what's going to make next year a labor less year for your girl Tasha, hop on a webinar, whether it's for the business opportunity or just to learn about the ability to take some products that are natural that can aid you with your health. Okay, I'm telling you, stop watching me, because some of y'all talk to me on the side of my inbox and all this stuff, or I find out years later you ain't never clicked like on my post, ain't never said nothing. Some of y'all on this live right now haven't even dropped a comment, but you're watching me. You don't have to watch me. I'm telling you, I want you to join me because I'm trying to expand, and I have a passion to help as many people as possible, okay? And I have worked with a great team of partners who have the same passion as I do, okay? So just hop on tonight. But anyway, back to this. There are so many people who are complacent and living below their own personal standards. And sometimes it's because of what's in between your ears. Sometimes it's because of other people. And I'm encouraging each and every one of you to get out of that place And I want to read, look, I got my book. Found another, it wasn't on today's date, but I knew it had to be something in here to go with what I'm saying. Let me read this thing to y'all. And please, listen. Larnice says her year is 2020. All right, baby girl, I'm with you. Your year is 2020. Listen to this thing, because there's some of you who are living below your standards. Some because it's between your head. You have a choice. You control that. You have a choice with the people that you allow to rent space in your head and they're not paying you any rent and or mortgage, too. So listen to this right here. Here's my book again, guys. Wealth is not in making money, but in making the person while they make the money. That thing is deep. That's by John Wicker. Wealth is not in making money, but in making the person while making the money. If y'all don't see something, guys, if there is something that you should see with your girl Tasha, you should see the transition that I have had over the years, especially from when I was married, 20 years, 10 years too long. And even more, the transition and the growth since I said yes to this company and made a choice to make my life better. That quote is so on point. I'm going to say it one more time before I read the rest. Wealth is not making money, but in making the person while they make the money. Oh, I am so in love with the person that is here. Okay? I'm so in love with your girl Tasha. I'm so in love with my BAM. I love being authentically me. Okay? So let's go on down to the passage. It says, do I see anything that needs to be done for me that I am not doing? Do I see anything that needs to be done for me that I am not doing? Hello? Not what somebody else is not doing for you that you are not doing. Is there something when you look in the mirror, guys? Look, oh Lord, I'm about to improvise here. Hold on. I got to break down what I hear or what I see while I'm reading this passage. If you get up in the mirror in the morning and there's something to you that's saying that, God, I know there got to be more for me. I was destined to be more for me. People, why does this person have this and that person have that and I don't have this and that? Okay? What is it that you are not doing for yourself? Because everything that you have is your choice. I told people a couple of weeks ago in another live that I did that, if you want the same thing that everybody else has or what the average person has, keep doing what the average person is doing. But if you want more than what the average person has, if you want more than what everybody else has, then do what everybody else are not doing. Okay? So back to this thing. Okay, do I see anything that needs to be done for me that I am not doing? Or do I only see what others could be doing and are not? Do I support myself? Oh, Lord, do I support myself by nurturing myself, accepting what I feel, and letting my needs be known? Or do I shrink under criticism, blame others for my conditions? Oh, speak to me here. And look for the easy way out. Do I recognize my truth and speak it when I feel I need it? Or do I allow fear and people pleasing to silence me? Again, guys, are you scared to make the choice to do something better for your life? Are you scared because somebody will tell you that you're just crazy? You wasting your time. You're spinning your wheels. You're not going to make it doing that. Say that thing one more time. Do I recognize my truth and speak it when I feel I need it? Or do I allow fear and people pleasing to silence me? Do I continue to do the things I know are not good for me and do not bring me what I want? Or do I examine myself? Did I just say, look in the mirror? Oh, hello, the man in the mirror. Michael Jackson is kicking his leg up right now. The man in the mirror, okay? Whew. Do I continue to do the things I know are not good for me, or do not bring me what I want? Or do I examine myself, correct myself, accept myself, but commit to getting better? See, some of you guys are scared to go look in the mirror, and you're scared to make a choice to go towards the destiny that you want. And you're scared to examine yourself. You're scared to do yourself a self-autopsy simply because you believe that you're not going to like what you really see when you drill down to it. But the problem is this. Learning your current destination is no different than a navigation system when you get in a car. You see, when you click on that OnStar in your car, you can have the end destination there. But if you don't if you don't pop in a location or allow the software itself to determine what your location is, you are not going to get any directions to go anywhere. Okay, you must know your current location in order to figure out how to get to your destination. And you have to understand that while you are on the road for your destination, there's different roads that you can take. And sometimes you're going to hit a detour. Sometimes you're going to hit a speed bump. But you got to recalibrate when the OnStar says, redirecting. You have got to be able to redirect. Now, maybe you might be a person, maybe there's somebody out there that don't have a driver's license, or you don't use OnStar, and you back in the day and you still use a map and you don't know what your girl talking about right now. Let's talk about a person who loves sports. Let's talk about football. When the coach is talking to the team with football, he tells them when they're out there on that field, they have got to see, read, and adjust, okay? So you have got to see yourself. Hey, Pam. How you doing, sweetheart? You have got to see yourself, and you got to read yourself and address. So when this passage in this book is saying, guys, it's saying, do I continue to do the things I know are not good for me, or do not bring me what I want, or do I examine myself, correct myself, and accept myself? See, in accepting yourself, that means that when you do that self-autopsy and something a little bit ugly comes out about you, you don't let that put you down in the valley, guys. What you do is you decide to say, okay, that's my past. When you driving in a car, you don't drive looking through the rear view mirror. You look through the front windshield. The rear view mirror is small as hell, guys. You can't grow looking through the rear view mirror, but you do have to examine yourself and break it down and know your current location so that you can grow and get to that destination that you want to get to. So yes, it says on there, I'm going to read that one sentence again in here. Do I continue to do the things I know are not good for me and do not bring me what I want? Or do I examine myself, correct myself, accept myself, but commit to getting better? See, it's never too late to get better, guys. You can't change what has already happened, but you are in full control of what happens going forward as long as God allows you to get on that wake-up list that I post about every morning. While you have breath in your body, every moment you have an opportunity to choose to make a change, okay? So going forward, it says, do I know what I want? Believe I can have it. Do everything in my power to bring it about. What do you believe? Remember, I said sometimes the only reason why that young man that I talked to yesterday, the only reason why he doesn't see a vision and he think that he can only do ends meet job and go rent a rug doctor and think it's great to make $20 a day and be upset and not working and not making money because he can't have the time freedom to care for his mother who's in paralysis state from the waist below, is because he doesn't believe in himself. A lot of the times why you can't do stuff, guys, is because of 80% between about what's in between your ears. What is your mindset? What do you believe? Do you, as it says, I know what I want. I believe I can have it. I can do everything in my power to bring it about. It's your choice to bring it about. It's your choice to not leave to be substandard and live below your standards, okay? Or do I accept what others tell me about my limitations and limit myself to what they believe? Stop. Do not. Why are you giving somebody permission to tell you about your limitations and limit what you believe about yourself? If you are sitting with people, sometimes some of this stuff goes back to our childhood, guys, because we have sat at the table with family members that don't believe that there's something that's bigger, that don't believe that sometimes you got to take a risk in order to go forward, that aren't okay with the fact that sometimes you got to take 3 steps back before you could go forward, okay? Just because you decide to get up from the table of the people that you've been eating with all your life and go find another table to get fed from, there's nothing wrong with that. You can still love them. But you have to love yourself first, more than anybody else. If you don't love yourself, you can't do nothing for anybody else. So let me go back to that sentence again. It says, do I know what I want? Believe I can have it. Do everything in my power to bring it about. Or do I accept what others tell me about my limitation and limit myself to what they believe? Do I have faith in spirit, faith in myself, faith in things unseen? Do I? Well, let me tell you something. Your girl Tasha, my do I been knew the answer. And if you don't see it every day, hey, something wrong with you. My answer is yes. But the question here, guys, is do you? Do you believe? So going back to it, guys, even though I'm telling you that 2020 is going to be a labor-less year for your girl Tasha because of a yes I said back in 2016, it doesn't mean that what I'm flowing in for my genius is the same thing that you're going to flow in for your genius. But I still invite you tonight to hop onto the webinar, to just listen, because there may be some products that can help you in your life. You might not be a person to be a partner. You might just be a person to be a client. It's okay. But just in case you want to change your life and you can have bigger dreams, you can ever have other outcomes that you want to have. But this is a mechanism for if you are coachable, if you are consistent. I'm going to tell you guys, I am seeing so much growth within my business because of my consistency, and it has not been easy. I tell you, there is no silver bullets to success. And you have to be able to stay there, because whatever you quit today means it's something that you're not going to reap tomorrow, okay? So I have decided for me, because everybody's decision is individually, but for me, I have stayed put. I have kept my foot in the ground. I have continued to be consistency, and that small consistency, I'm seeing continuous elevation. So if you are ready and understanding and you heard any word that I said today, hop on tonight. 8 o'clock. Just hop on. Just listen. And even if you listen and it's not for you, find something else that can help you elevate you. Find something else. If you believe that you were made for a greater being, okay, you was destined for greatness, and some people in your ear keep on telling you about your limitations and make you not believe what you want. Again, stop allowing those people to pay for rent in your head, okay? They're not paying you anymore. They're not paying nothing. You give them space in your head, and they're not paying rent now, mortgage. Okay? And the bad thing about it too, guys, is some of these people you don't even got no stress marks for. Stretch marks. And that's stretch marks. You got stretch marks for them. You ain't got no stretch marks for them. They're not even your family members sometimes that's holding you back. Okay? But get into it, guys. Find out your current location. Don't dwell in where that current location has been in the past. Make a change today to change what's going forward. Again, as long as God has given you breath in life to do it, you can make a change. And what happened in your past is not your destination for your future. So, yeah, there we go. The first live I had to stop because did the iPad cool off yet? Oh, the iPad finally cooled back off, guys. Y'all saw at the beginning of the live, it said hot temperature about to catch on fire. It caught on fire because they didn't want me to do this live outside. But, I thank you for joining your girl Tasha while I sip my tea. Rest of the glass is gone. I didn't do too much crushing ice, but I think I'm on fire right now, so I better cool down. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your Labor Day. If you are eating those cookout dishes and you need to reboot your body, I got a special going on. Hit me up. If there's someone on here that shared this with you, one of my partners or anybody else that's in our wonderful company, get with them so they could give you information about how to join tonight. It's just an option, guys. It's free. It's free. I'll see you. You said say less, Rahuru. I'm about to send you the inbox so you and your wife can join us tonight, baby. I'm getting ready to send it to you, too. I love each and every one of you. Hey, Pastor Morrison. Hey, Take a Bow. Hey, Tanya Henderson. Y'all are all just hopping on. Derek Jason. Guys, just go back. And Pamela Lindsay, Purpose-Driven Pamela Lindsay, I thank you so much. Preaching on money, love it. No fear, love from Florida. All right, you be careful. You're not near that Hurricane Dorian, are you? Oh, that's Prentice. I'm sorry, Prentice. With you, if you are, prayers to you and your safety, or if you know anybody in those areas. Purpose-driven Pamela Lizzie, thank you for joining on today. Samantha, everyone. Anyway, all right, guys. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Labor Day, guys, and focus on whatever your definition of labor less is. Go ahead and make the changes and the choices in your life so that you can labor less. It's your girl Tasha signing off, and bam, I'm always being authentically me.